Do you want to know the real secret to success? It's not talent, it's not luck, it's not working 20 hours a day. The secret is much simpler than you think, and anyone can use it. It doesn't matter where you are right now in your life. It doesn't matter if you failed yesterday. What matters is what you do today. Because small steps today create big wins tomorrow. That's not just a nice phrase, that's the truth. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how this works and how you can use it to change your life completely. Let me ask you a question. What if you walked just 10 minutes today? Would that make you healthy immediately? No. But what if you walked 10 minutes every day for 1 year? Yes, that would change your body completely. What if you learned just 5 new English words today? Would that make you fluent immediately? No. But what if you learned 5 new words every day for 1 year? That's 1,825 words. Yes, you would speak English much better. What if you saved just $5 today? Would that make you rich immediately? No. But what if you saved $5 every day for 1 year? That's $1,825. Yes, that could change your financial situation. Do you see the pattern? Small steps today seem like nothing, but when you repeat them every day, they create massive results tomorrow. This is called the compound effect, and it's the most powerful force in personal success. Most people make one big mistake. They think success requires big actions, so they wait for the perfect moment to take a huge step. They say things like, "I'll start when I have more time. I'll begin when I feel more motivated. I'll change my life when things get easier." But that perfect moment never comes. And while they wait, days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and months turn into years, and nothing changes. But successful people think differently. They don't wait for big moments. They take small steps today. They understand that you don't need to climb the whole mountain today. You just need to take one step. Then tomorrow, take another step. And the next day, another. Day by day, step by step, you will reach the top. Not in one day, but one day for sure. Let me tell you something important. Your brain doesn't like big changes. When you try to change everything at once, your brain feels scared. It says, "This is too much, I can't do this," and then you quit. But when you take small steps, your brain feels safe. It says, "This is easy, I can handle this," and you keep going. Think about a baby learning to walk. Does the baby stand up and run on the first day? No. First, the baby sits, then crawls, then stands while holding something, then takes 1 step, then 2 steps, then walks. It's a slow process, but it works. That's how all real growth happens. Small steps, repeated daily. Now let me explain something crucial about time. Time is either your best friend or your worst enemy. It depends on what you do with it. If you waste time, time will waste you. But if you use time wisely, even just a few minutes each day, time becomes your superpower.
Here's why. Imagine 2 people. Person A wants to get in shape. On January 1st, person A is very motivated. They go to the gym for 3 hours. They feel great, but the next day, they are too sore and tired. So they rest. Then they rest another day. Then a week passes. Then a month. By February, they have not changed at all. Person B also wants to get in shape. But person B takes a different approach. On January 1st, person B exercises for just 15 minutes. That's it. The next day, another 15 minutes. Every single day, just 15 minutes. No excuses. By February, person B has exercised for 450 minutes. That's 7.5 hours. By the end of the year, person B has exercised for 5,275 minutes. That's over 91 hours. And their body has completely transformed. Same goal, different approach. One person took big steps and quit. The other took small steps and won.
Let's talk about your daily habits. Your life today is the sum of your daily habits. If you have good habits, you will have a good life. If you have bad habits, you will have problems. It's that simple. What you do every day is shaping your future. Think about it. If you eat unhealthy food every day for 1 year, what happens? You gain weight and feel tired. If you eat healthy food every day for 1 year, what happens? You lose weight and feel energized. If you complain every day for 1 year, what happens? You become a negative person. If you practice gratitude every day for 1 year, what happens? You become a positive person. Your habits are building your future right now, whether you realize it or not.
The good news is this. You can change your habits, and you can do it by taking small steps today. You don't need to change everything. Just change one thing. Choose one small positive action and do it every day. That's it. Here's something powerful to remember. Progress is often invisible at first. When you start taking small steps, you won't see results immediately. And that's when most people quit. They think it's not working. But that's the biggest mistake you can make. Let me explain using a story. Imagine an ice cube sitting on a table. The room temperature is 25 degrees. Nothing happens to the ice. You increase the temperature to 26 degrees. Still, nothing happens. 27 degrees, nothing. 28 degrees, nothing. 29 degrees, nothing. 30 degrees, still nothing. But at 31 degrees, the ice starts to melt. Suddenly, you see change. Did the change happen at 31 degrees? No. The change was happening all along. You just couldn't see it. Every degree of heat was doing work. It just took time to become visible. That's exactly how your small steps work. For weeks or even months, you might not see big changes. But that doesn't mean nothing is happening. Under the surface, powerful things are growing. Your skills are improving. Your confidence is building. Your habits are forming. And one day, suddenly, you will see the results. People will say, wow, you changed so fast. But you know the truth. It wasn't fast, it was consistent. Let's talk about the power of 1%. If you improve by just 1% every day, something incredible happens. After 1 year, you are not just 1% better, you are 37 times better. Let me explain the math. Day 1, you are at 100%. Day 2, you improve by 1%, so you are at 101%. Day 3, you improve 1% again, so you are at 102.01%. This continues every day. By the end of 365 days, you are at 3,778%. That's 37 times better than when you started, all from just 1% improvement each day. This is the compound effect in action. But here's the scary part. The same thing happens in reverse. If you get 1% worse every day, by the end of 1 year, you are almost at zero. Day 1, you are at 100%. Day 2, you decline by 1%, so you are at 99%. This continues. By day 365, you are at 0.03%. Almost nothing. So small steps work both ways. Small positive steps take you up. Small negative steps take you down. That's why what you do today matters so much. Every day is a choice. You can take a small step forward or a small step backward. Choose wisely. Now let me share with you 5 simple rules to make sure your small steps today create big wins tomorrow. Rule 1, decide on one small action. Don't try to change 10 things at once. That's too much. Your brain will resist. Instead, pick just one small action that you can do every day. It should be so small that you have no excuse not to do it. For example, if you want to learn English, don't say I will study for 2 hours every day. That's too big. Instead, say I will learn 5 new words every day, or I will read 1 page in English every day, or I will watch a 10-minute English video every day. Make it small, make it easy, make it impossible to fail. Rule 2, attach it to something you already do. This is called habit stacking. Your brain already has routines. Use them to build new habits. For example, you brush your teeth every morning. That's an existing habit, so attach your new habit to it. Say, after I brush my teeth, I will read 1 page in English, or after I drink my morning coffee, I will write down 5 things I'm grateful for. When you attach a new habit to an old one, it becomes automatic. You don't have to think about it. You just do it. Rule 3, track your progress. Get a calendar or a notebook. Every day, you complete your small step, mark it with a big X or a check. After a few days, you will see a chain of marks. This chain becomes powerful. You don't want to break it. You want to keep it going. Seeing your progress is motivating. It proves to your brain that you are doing it. It builds momentum, and momentum is what carries you forward even when motivation is low. So track it, make it visible, celebrate your streak. Rule 4, never miss 2 days in a row. Listen, life is not perfect. Some days you will be tired, some days you will be busy. Some days you will forget. That's okay. Missing 1 day is not a failure. It's human. But here's the rule. Never miss 2 days in a row. If you miss Monday, make sure you do it on Tuesday. If you miss Tuesday, make sure you do it on Wednesday. Why? Because missing 1 day is a mistake, but missing 2 days is the start of a new bad habit. So forgive yourself for 1 missed day, but never let it become 2. This rule will save your consistency. Rule 5, be patient and trust the process. This is the hardest rule, but it's the most important. You won't see big results in 1 week. You won't see them in 1 month. You might not even see them in 3 months. But if you keep taking small steps every single day, the results will come. Trust me, the results will come. You just have to be patient. Most people quit right before the breakthrough. They give up at month 2 or month 3, and they never see what would have happened at month 6 or month 12. Don't be that person. Trust the process. Keep going. Your future self will thank you. Now let me tell you about the mindset shift that happens when you take small steps consistently. At first, you are doing the action because you have to. It feels like work. You have to remind yourself. You have to force yourself. But after a few weeks, something changes. The action becomes easier. You don't have to think about it as much. It starts to feel natural. And then after a few months, something magical happens. The action becomes part of who you are. You are not someone who is trying to learn English. You are an English learner. You are not someone who is trying to exercise. You are someone who exercises. This is called identity change, and it's the most powerful form of behavior change. When your habits become your identity, you don't need motivation anymore. You don't need discipline anymore. You just do it because that's who you are. This is the ultimate goal, and it only happens through small steps repeated consistently over time. Let me give you some real-life examples of small steps creating big wins. Example 1, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is one of the richest people in the world, but he didn't become rich overnight. He started investing small amounts of money when he was young. He read for hours every day. He made small, smart decisions every day. Over decades, those small decisions compounded into billions of dollars. He didn't win the lottery. He didn't get lucky. He took small steps every day for 50 years. That's how he built his wealth. Example 2, a language learner. There was a student who wanted to learn English. He couldn't afford expensive classes. He didn't have much time, but he made a simple decision. Every day, he would watch one English video and write down 5 new words. That's it, just 10 minutes a day. His friends laughed. They said, "That's too little, you won't learn anything." But he didn't listen. He kept going. After 6 months, he could understand most English videos. After 1 year, he could speak basic conversations. After 2 years, he got a job that required English. That job changed his life, all because of 10 minutes a day. Example 3, a fitness transformation. A woman wanted to lose weight. She tried extreme diets. She tried intense workouts. But she always quit after a few weeks. Then she tried something different. She decided to walk for just 15 minutes every morning. That's all. No gym, no diet, just a 15-minute walk. She did it every single day. After 1 month, she started to feel better. After 3 months, she noticed she had more energy. After 6 months, her clothes fit better. After 1 year, she had lost 20 pounds. She didn't do anything extreme. She just took small steps every day.
These stories prove one thing: small steps today create big wins tomorrow. Now let me address the biggest excuses people make. Excuse 1, I don't have time. This is the most common excuse. But it's not true. You do have time. You just haven't made it a priority. If you have time to scroll on your phone for 30 minutes, you have time to take a small step toward your goal. If you have time to watch TV for an hour, you have time to practice English for 10 minutes. It's not about time. It's about priorities. And here's the truth. You don't need hours. You need minutes. Just 10 or 15 minutes a day is enough to change your life. Don't say you don't have time. Say it's not a priority. At least be honest with yourself. Excuse 2, I'll start tomorrow. No, tomorrow never comes. When tomorrow arrives, it becomes today. And you say the same thing again. I'll start tomorrow. This is a trap. The only day you can take action is today, right now. Not later, not tomorrow, now. If you want your life to change, you have to start today. Even if it's just 5 minutes, even if it's just one small action, start now. That's the only way. Excuse 3, my steps are too small to matter. Wrong. Your small steps are the only thing that matters. Big dreams without small steps are just fantasies. Small steps without big dreams still create progress. So don't underestimate your small actions. Every single step counts. Every single day matters. The size of the step doesn't matter. What matters is that you take it. Consistency beats intensity every time. A small step every day is better than a big step once a month. Remember that. Let me now talk about the long-term vision. When you take small steps today, you are not just improving your skills. You are building your character. You are becoming the kind of person who keeps promises to themselves, who doesn't give up, who doesn't need motivation, who just shows up. This kind of character is rare. This kind of character is powerful, and this kind of character will carry you through any challenge in life. Success is not just about achieving goals. Success is about becoming someone you are proud of, and that happens one small step at a time. Here's something important to understand. The world wants you to think success is fast. Social media shows you the highlight reel. People post their wins, not their struggles. You see someone's success and think they got lucky. But you don't see the years of small steps they took. You don't see the early mornings. You don't see the failures. You don't see the boring, repetitive work. All you see is the result. And that makes you feel like your small steps don't matter. But they do. They matter more than anything. Behind every overnight success is years of work that nobody saw. So don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Focus on your own journey. Take your small steps. Trust your process. Let's talk about setbacks. Because setbacks will happen. Some days you will fail. Some days you will feel like quitting. Some days you will think it's not worth it. That's normal. That's part of the journey. But here's what you need to remember. A setback is not a failure. It's feedback. It's a lesson. It's a chance to adjust and come back stronger. If you miss a day, don't quit. Just start again the next day. If you make a mistake, don't give up. Learn from it and keep going. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is not that successful people never fail. It's that they never quit. They fail, they learn, they adjust, and they keep taking small steps. That's the secret. I want you to think about where you want to be 1 year from today. What do you want your life to look like? Do you want to speak better English? Do you want to be healthier? Do you want to have more confidence? Do you want to have saved more money? Whatever it is, know this. 1 year from today, you will arrive. The question is, where will you arrive? That depends on the small steps you take today. If you take positive steps every day, you will arrive at a better place. If you take no steps, you will arrive at the same place. If you take negative steps, you will arrive at a worse place. You are going to arrive somewhere 1 year from today. Choose wisely where that will be. Here's my challenge to you. Choose one small step today, just one. It can be anything. Read 1 page, walk for 10 minutes, learn 5 words, write 1 sentence, save $1, drink 1 extra glass of water, just pick one. Then do it today. And tomorrow, do it again. And the next day, do it again. Do it for 30 days. That's all I'm asking. 30 days of 1 small step. After 30 days, look back and see how far you've come. I promise you, you will be surprised. You will feel proud. You will want to continue. And that's when the magic starts. That's when your small steps turn into a powerful habit. That's when big wins start to show up. Final words. Remember this. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be the best. You don't need to do everything. You just need to take 1 small step today and then another tomorrow. That's it. Small steps today create big wins tomorrow. Not because of magic, not because of luck, but because of consistency, because of patience, because of trust. Your future is not decided by what you do once. It's decided by what you do daily. So take that step. Start today, keep going, and one day you will look back and realize that the small steps you took were the best decision you ever made. Stay consistent, stay strong, your big wins are waiting. And remember, here on English Achieve, we're with you every step of the way.